Today is the 30th day of the third month in the ninth year of Channel Group, May 11, 2021. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천진, 참 부모님께 경배, 바로 let us recite 가정맹세.
가정맹세 1. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본향 땅을 찾아 본연의 창조 이상인 지상천국과 천상천국을 창건할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 황족권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조 이상인 천주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 천상세계와 대상적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 천운을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대신앙, 절대사랑, 절대복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상천국과 천상천국의 해방권과 석방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
The opening prayer will be led by 1R HTM staff in Tanay Rizal. Let us all welcome Mrs. Salvation Camayo.
Let's join for my prayer. Good morning to our beloved Heavenly Parents and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. First of all, I want to express my heart of gratitude and thankfulness to Heavenly Parents and true parents for having our morning devotion, for us to receive your guidance and inspiration through our Reverend Leo Angelo Halo. I pray for the good health and protection of our beloved True Mother, as well to all leaders, Jumbo couples, blessed families, brothers and sisters around the world. I pray to strengthen our commitment to respond sincerely to our beloved True Mother direction to us. May all blessed families and heavenly tribal Messiah, blessed couples, could become active member and work together in every respective areas. We pray, Father, that we yield a substantial result through establishment of the 43 couples as True Mother Downing desire to us as a member, as a way to move beyond a heavenly unified Korea and to establish a substantial foundation for the realization of heavenly unified world. I pray for our country, Philippines, and the whole world for healing from this crisis and COVID-19 and pandemic. So we pray at this time for our beloved, our brother Romino Yana, for peaceful ascension and victoriously in heaven as a Chombo. We thank you for his hard work and sacrifice for God's providence. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parents and True Parents, for the love and blessing we receive from you in our daily life. We love you, Heavenly Parents and True Parents. In behalf of all our leaders, brothers and sisters, I offer and report my prayer with gratitude to you and our true parents. I offer in my name, Romulo and Sionica Mayo, a central blessed family. Adieu.
Now let us offer our unison prayer. Adieu, adieu. Now let us offer our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents, to our leaders, to our brothers and sisters. Heavenly Parent, True Parents, leaders, Reverend Julius Malikdim, sir. Our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Tihalog, sir. Blessed families, brothers and sisters all over the world. Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Welcome for today's virtual morning devotion. I will be your host. I am Ruel Chavez Galit. For today's Hundoke reading, let us call upon one of the IPLC ESL teachers. Let us all welcome Miss Emeline Helio for the Hundok reading.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So our reading for today is taken from our True Mother of Peace, Amimor Vahekjangun. Chapter 11, The Restoration of Canaan in Heaven and Earth, on Earth. Continuation. On the foundation of this and more works over the following decades, at the major ACLC meeting in Las Vegas, 2015, I proclaimed for the first time, I have come as the only begotten daughter for God and humankind. Let's realize God's will together. The ministers will welcome by words with cheers. Why have we not known of this truth until now? Some of them said, why has this obvious fact never crossed our minds? I challenge I challenge those thousands ministers. The 21st century is the era of true parents. Who are the chosen people of this age? The answer is you. You are the chosen people centered on true parents in the 21st century. Meeting this challenge, the New York's Madison Square Garden in July 2017, at Long Island's Nassau Coliseum in November 2018, and in Los Angeles and Las Vegas in April and June of 2019. The Family Federation and ACLC sponsored blessing ceremonies and Peace Starts With Me rallies of hope for the advancements of the heavenly unified world. In Los Angeles, inspired by not just ACLC but by the youth of Los Angeles CARP, Bishop Noel Jones of the City of Refuge Church, the founder mentor of US President Barack Obama, testified that I am the mother of peace. Dr. Hak Jen Moon was specially sent to unite humankind. He announced to an audience of 5,000 as he invited all couples to receive the marriage blessing. At the end of the rally, the City of Refuge Church raised our Family Federation's flag. 6 months later, on October 31st, 2019, in the Lut Hotel in Seoul, Korea, some 700 clergy members, including 40 Americans and 400 Koreans, attended the inaugural ceremony of the Korean Clergy Leadership Conference, or KCLC. Then, on November 28, 2019, at the culminations of my 40-day Cosmic Canaan course for the first establishment of Chanelguk, clergy gathered from all over the world to establish the World Clergy Leadership Conference, or WCLC. At the Prudential Center, New Jersey, amid a crowd of 25,000 at the Peace Starts With Me rally, 400 American ministers were joined by more than 600 Christian ministers from 70 countries, including 160 pastors from South Korea, and prominent members of the clergy from Japan, Latin America, Asia, and Africa. From Europe came ministers from the World Council of Churches, the world's largest councils of Christians. In all, 1,000 Christian leaders united under the banner of the Heavenly Unified World, centering on our Heavenly Parent. I am deeply grateful to Heaven for the World Clergy Leadership Conference. Uniting Christianity was part of my resolutions to bring True Father's work to its ultimate conclusion, and this was an important milestone in that providence. In that rally, Reverend Paula White, a spiritual advisor to US President Donald Trump, spoke on the direction and the United States should take for the sake of our Heavenly Parent. 6 Christian clergy representing the regions of the world and then spoke. Among them were Archbishop George Augustus Stalling, representing America, KCLC co-chair Reverend Kim Soo-man, representing South Korea, and Prophet Samuel Radibi, representing Africa. We held 2 blessings in South Africa this year alone, said Prophet Radibi in June during National Blessing Ceremony attended by more than 60,000 people. True Mother offered a prayer to liberate the young people who sacrificed their lives to fight against suppressions and injustice. Following this, on December 7 at the FNB Stadium in Johannesburg, we held a blessing ceremony for 200,000 on the continental scale and proclaimed Heavenly Africa. Africa is now a God-centered Africa. Bishop Noel Jones then testified, True Mother has given a special vision not only to American clergy but to all of us who can realize such a profound vision. On this foundation, I delivered my message. Christians should not have put their focus only on the second coming of Christ, but also on his bride, the only begotten daughter. Heaven chose the Korean people at this historical time and brought forth not just the birth of Father Moon in 1920, but the birth of Mother Moon, the only begotten daughter in 1943. We must know that the blessing officiated today by the only begotten daughter, True Mother, is humanity's long-awaited dream of 6,000 years and the wish of our Heavenly Parent. As I uttered those words, I wept. The hearts of all those in attendance felt those tears. Adieu.
Jew. Thank you so much, Miss Emily, for the reading. Cultivating a heart of gratitude means having an appreciation for life in the present moment. It's counting our blessings, noticing simple pleasures, and acknowledging the abundance already here. So to give us her 10 points of gratitude for today's morning devotion, let us call the IPLC church leader, Miss Jessa Libres. Let's welcome Miss Jessa Libres.
Good morning to our elders, brothers and sisters. Welcome to IPLC. So this morning, I would like to share to you the things that I'm grateful even when times are tough. So not just we are grateful because of the blessing, but even those difficult times, we need to be grateful. So first, I'm grateful meeting True Parents personally in Korea. Seeing True Mother is actually the special blessing that I received since I entered the movement. So even my family are being a member a long time ago, but then through Ate Merly Barlaan, our spiritual parent, who is the one reviving my family, the life of faith, especially from the divine principle. And same with me, I graduated in IPSC. I started 2013 until 2018. And then until this time, I am doing my mission in IPSC. And because of the presence of True Mother that I able to see her in Korea, I was really moved, and that's the thing that pinanghahawakan ko na, yeah, I need to be strong, my life of faith, even the times, even the situation are very tough and difficult. So second, I'm grateful with my responsibility as a young church leader. I thought to myself, to especially young people, we want to escape from responsibility, right? But then for me, as a young pastora in IPLC, they call me Pastora Jessa. But then it's really difficult for my part, because is that I can give life to my members in IPLC, inside and outside IPLC, especially HTM families in Tanay, or I can kill their life. That's why I felt sorry also that sometimes I doubt to myself. But then True Mother called the young people, and then this is the time also that, yeah, I need to substantialize my prayer, and through this responsibility, I could share my heart to True Mother, and I could feel the heart of True Mother being a young leader. Number three, I'm grateful to my spiritual parent, especially to our Mama Merly Barlaan, who's now in USA. So even the time that we enter, before we enter IPSC, she's the one visiting our home in Carmen Bohol, educating my parents my siblings, 7 of my siblings. So most of us are member, and then including my grandparents and my parents, because of Ate Merly's heart. So even we are blessed already from matching blessing, and before we graduate in IPLC and until this time of our mission, she is there to save our life of faith, especially during difficult times and even blessing time. So I'm grateful for Ate Merly. And number 4, I'm grateful for the pain and tears. So I know everyone, especially those leaders, regional leader, church leader, YSP leader, from Tung Ilmundo leader. We've been hindi nauubusan ng tears, iyak, kasi of course, being a leader, you cannot think of yourself. I mean, even at my young age, I cannot think of my own pleasure and desire, but most of the time, you will think on your members, the difficulty of your members, their suffering, their difficulty, their struggles. Is your struggle also as a parent, because you are a leader. So I'm grateful for that pain and tears. Because of that, I become a stronger person. Even I'm very small, but then I still can kick and be alive in these difficult times. 5th, I'm grateful for the IPLC faculty and staff, because even this pandemic, we know externally and internally in crisis, but then still they are on educating, continue their academic class kahit sobrang mahina po ng internet sa IPLC, but then they have their heart to really continue their service for IPLC, kasi we know that this institution are given by true parents. Number 6, I am grateful for my alma mater, IPLC, for teaching to us not just to be smart, but then teaching us how to become a good parent, cultivating the character. And number 7, I am grateful to my friends and family for their love and support, for their kindness and all the money they offer, and I get to offer to them. So without my siblings also, I cannot be able to help IPSC. So they are the one supporting us even this time of pandemic. And number 8, I'm grateful to my health, kasi even in this pandemic, because of COVID-19, but then I'm grateful na kahit lumalabas kami sa HTM area together with Nanay Shawnee, but then God give us a strong immune system to fight against the virus. So also next, I'm grateful to my spouse for being the supporter, the enemy sometimes, and of course even he is in Thailand, but then supporting me with my HTM mission, especially the special direction of our True Mother for all church leaders in witnessing 43 couples. And last is, I'm grateful for my tribe. So actually last Sunday, I conduct a blessing in subdivision in Liru Home, Sampaloc, Tanay Rizal. So I can call it a miracle blessing because the day sa May 9, 1:30 yung start namin, but all those couples that we witnessed 2 days ago from the event, parang 3 lang po yung nag-confirm, but then I call Nanay Shani na I want to mobilize again for that remaining hours for our blessing. So I really felt emotional that time kasi feeling ko walang mag-a-attend sa blessing ko, but then of course it's my own personal expenses, but what I just think is because gusto kong maka-contribute for True Mother. I mean, I really want to True Mother also to become happy with this young people to establish 43. So even me, para sa akin, impossible siya na gawin kasi I don't have external money for HTM. Yun nga sa mga committee, but I'm thankful for all the faculty and staff of IPSC for supporting me. Sila na yung nag-volunteer from registration, everything. Sila Nanay Shoni for officiator. So last Sunday, I was able to even 5 lang po yung nag-confirm, but then mga magto 30, mga nasa 33 na couples and meron ding single and widow attended the blessing. So yung mga winitnessan namin, 5 lang yung nag-confirm, but those people na dumating, hindi ko na sila kilala, pero I really siya kasi it's really a heavenly blessing, heavenly fortune that if you have this kind of desperate heart to really move your mission, God will really, you know, open the gate for you to bless with your mission. So I hope that it could be encouraged, maka-encourage ito sa mga young couples to start already their 43. So even in my part na impossible siya, but I believe na with your sincerity and passion through your mission at the same time, thinking of a blessed family, blessed couple already, it means we have this kind of responsibility. So kahit hindi pa kayo, you're not a church leader or regional leader, but then this is one thing that we could show to True Mother, that young people can really move heaven, right? Through HTM. I mean, I'm not marketing the HTM, but then, yeah, it's really a nice experience to, especially from the testimony from the couples in the area. So, kasi in the Liro Home subdivision, sa una kong impression, they are like yung mga housing lang na ordinary, but then when I witness, most of them sobrang lalaki ng bahay, and then may mga car isa-isa, may mga aso na mga hybrid na aso. So kaya I felt also sorry to true parents kasi I doubted myself na yun nga, sabi ko kay Nanay Shoni, I want to give up this place na kasi mga mayayaman mga tao dito. Sabi ko baka wala mag-attend. Pero nung blessing, they attended, and then sabi ko may ayuda na ibibigay. Pero of course, yan ang usually to market the people. But then one couple said, we are not we will not come because of the ayuda, but they will come because of the lecture. So it means that the people there are already having the parang education because of IPLC also, na we witnessed there to mga student doon na to study IPLC. And through that, I'm really grateful for True Mother's presence, no? Na through this, I could, sana it could be a good fortune na we will become a good parent, a good wife, a good woman to our husband, to our members, and through our parental heart to our members can really touch. At the same time, they will help you in times of your difficulty also. And that would be all. Thank you so much, and kopon mak na ka.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ms. Jessa Libres, for that very energetic and powerful gratitude. Maraming salamat po sa iyo. And now, one of our IPLC students will give her offering song entitled Still. I know this song is alam ng lahat. So please welcome Cecil for the offering song. Let's welcome her with a round virtual applause.
Under your wings, cover me within cries alone. Know his part in quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God.
Wow, very touching, very good rendition. Thank you so much, Cecil, for your wonderful song and voice. And now, life is full of challenges. The challenges we have in life are designed for us to become better as human beings. In line with this, we would like to ask our national leader to give us guidance to keep ourselves better. So let us all welcome Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Welcome po, sir.
Thank you very much, our brother Well. Yeah, thank you very much for hosting today's Hundukhe. Today is Region 4A, centering on Panay Church and the IPLC. So thank you so much to our sister Jessa, also for sharing her 10 points of gratitude and for the really heartfelt and wonderful song shared to us by our sister. Thank you so much. I would like to greet our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Good morning to all our beloved leaders, the central families. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, brothers and sisters. So welcome for another national morning devotion. Today is our 94th day of our morning devotion. And for 2 days, we join our true mother in really great and victorious events, and especially yesterday, a great celebration. So finally, yesterday, we could conclude this 45-day long celebration of two parents' 61st birthday, holy wedding. And also, we have celebrated, first time 3 holidays together with Heavenly Parents Day and True Parents Day. So many things could happen. So yesterday, we could watch from the report of Dr. Yun. Truly, our true mother is amazing, our true parents. So we were all very inspired, I believe, and we could see how much the providence has advanced forward with the leadership of our beloved true mother. So I know we are all now more confident, as what true mother said, to be able to march forward and truly realize Heavenly Parents and true parents' dream. And also, as we are preparing for the Songwa ceremony of our beloved Kuya Romy, we could listen to very inspiring testimonies of brothers and sisters. So today also we will going to still have to schedule Indonesia and also Bicol region. And then tonight we will going to have the national Songwa ceremony of our Kuya Romy. So we are preparing for that. So brothers and sisters worldwide will be joining. And yeah, I am also very, very inspired to see such amazing and really so meaningful life of our beloved Kuya Romy. He touched many lives of brothers and sisters. So I believe tonight we're going to know more his really amazing life that was well lived here on earth. And so with this today, I would like to share Yeah, today, as you could see, when True Father passed away to the spiritual world, and our beloved True Mother took over and completely, take responsibility. And then now we were really amazed with the leadership of our beloved True Mother, and really the miracles that had happened to True Mother's leadership. So really, our True Mother is really amazing. So today I would like to share with you this topic entitled "A Vision of True Womanhood." This is from True Mother's autobiography. So let us study this together. True Mother said, "The wife is necessary for the completion and perfection of the husband. There is an old saying in the West, behind every great man is a great woman. It is true. The wife is necessary for the completion and perfection of the husband. Without his wife, a husband cannot be whole. A society in which womanhood does not complete and perfect manhood cannot give rise to a peaceful and just world." So in the past, there are nations even until now that the man is always in the subject position, and there is unequal in their position, like women are being looked down, right? And then the man is always in the subject position, and then the only one who has always the right to make decision. But actually, today, and then we could see from the leadership of our beloved True Mother. So Mother is saying here that the wife is necessary for the completion of and perfection of the husband. And then we have this very popular quote that behind every great man is a great woman. So now we can reflect how much, especially before True Mother really took responsibility. We were really amazed how amazing our True Father is, how great our True Father is, right? But because we really doesn't know very well our True Mother before, right? But now we could see. That's why, and we can conclude why True Father is really amazing, how great he was, right? Because of our great True Mother, right? So that's why behind True Father is our True Mother, who have lived, with Father side by side 52 years. 52 years together, our True Father and our True Mother. So our True Father could, make these amazing and really great things because of our beloved True Mother. So Mother is saying here, the wife is necessary for the completion and perfection of the husband. The husband cannot really become complete or become perfect without a wife. So without his wife, Mother said, a husband cannot be whole. A society in which womanhood does not complete and perfect manhood cannot give rise to a peaceful and just world. So that's why really man and woman, they are actually, especially this time, they're in equal position. So recently during the pledge service that we had, before the woman is at the back offering bow, but this time already man and woman, they stand side by side already. So True Mother is showing us the value of man and woman are really equal, right? Not one is more, higher than the other, but they are equal, man and woman. They really perfect each other without each other. So the same is true, right? Especially we could really learn from history how much, the women are always, being looked down. There are countries, in India, we've been to India, that, like the value of woman there is, very, they really look down for woman. But of course, we've been also to Palau, that the women are the ones, more in the subject position, right? So really, True Mother is, educating us very clearly, especially this time, our mothers here, the value and then the importance, how really important the woman is, how really important the wife is, right? So now, really, the woman centering our beloved True Mother now is really taking responsibility. So we can really learn. And then even in the messages of True Father, Father is saying that woman is actually even stronger than man. Carrying the baby for 9 months, and then after the baby comes out, the woman, takes care of the children 24 hours. Not only actually, sometimes if man is working, 8 hours or, they have this routine, and then when they arrive home, they will going to take a rest. Take a rest. But the woman, 24 hours. Can you imagine? True mother gave birth to 14 children. So how many years true mother needs to take care of them? For about minimum of 20 years, right? 20 years true mother's life. Can you imagine? 24 hours. And then also attending our beloved true father. Really cannot imagine. That's why women, mothers are the most powerful, Father said. Really amazing, our beloved true mother, our mothers here, the woman, right? You're really amazing. So without you, man cannot be perfect. Mother said, women need to fulfill the mission of the wife and mother. Women need to fulfill the mission of the wife as well as the mission of the mother. Both are essential to create a peaceful and just world. The mother gives birth to children and is called to raise them through their formative years. That is a right and responsibility given primarily to women. So, women needs to fulfill the mission of the wife and the mother. Really, we cannot imagine how really powerful our mothers are. Especially, seeing our beloved true mother now. At her age of 78, now our true mother is, still really, we cannot imagine the work that true mother is doing now. How much she is really sacrificing, right? And then, can you imagine through the true mother's autobiography now that we are reading, the course that true mother have gone through, giving birth to 14 children, and then, going beyond, an ordinary woman, of course, because our true mother, really amazing. But, true mothers, also all our women, all our mothers, like they're looking towards our beloved true mother to become like our beloved true mother, really making and accomplishing these great and amazing things, right? So women, mother said, needs to fulfill the mission of the wife and the mother. So sometimes there are situations that, especially if you have many children, sometimes maybe you don't have time anymore to take care of your husband, also to fulfill the mission of the wife. But actually, cannot imagine, while true mother is taking care of the children, needs to attend true father perfectly. That's why true father can fulfill also his mission, right? So really our true mother is amazing. Mother said, both are essential to create a peaceful and just world. So sometimes, outside people, when they started to have children, sometimes the wife doesn't have time anymore to take care of the husband, right? That's why situations started to come in the relationship of husband and wife. They started to, have a distance. They started to quarrel. So these kind of situations. That's why sometimes they come to separation. And then when they have their children already, they're just, focused that the child is like most important than the husband anymore. But actually, mother is saying here, both are essential to create a peaceful and just world by woman fulfilling both the mission of wife and the mother. So this is really important point to understand. So for our families here, for our mothers, husband and wife here, and then for those who are preparing to become, parent, become mother later on. So this mission is very, very important. Not that the other one is, more important than the other, but actually both, mother said, are essential to create a peaceful and just world. So I think this is really important for us to understand, and especially to the mothers, sa mga nanay po natin dito. So that's why, especially when you have many children, minsan wala ka ng time para sa husband mo. But actually, this is really important. I'm not saying this, but because I'm a husband, actually my wife is really, how much also she's really doing her best, taking care of our children and me. Really amazing. Mothers are really amazing. We can see, not only seeing true mother, but seeing our own wife, right? The mother of our children. Really amazing. We can see. So this is really essential. This is really, both are essential and important to create a peaceful and just world by woman fulfilling both the mission of the wife and mother. Aju? Mother said, in this age, what was previously impossible has been made possible. I have always been saddened by the reality of this world in which so often husbands fail to honor their wives and children fail to honor their mothers. In every age, righteous women have carried out their missions as wives and mothers in the face of hardships. Following the path of women saints of all religious traditions, the women of our unification movement, in response to the heart of true parents, have attended God while shedding their sweat and tears throughout our global village. True parents revealed the truth of the human fall and liberated women to fulfill their responsibilities as true daughters, true wives, and true mothers. In this age, by God's providence, what was previously impossible has been made possible. So as we are living in this amazing age, right? So everything now is, is possible, Mother said. Really thinking about the practice in the past, as I've been said, as I've said a while ago, we've been to India, and then we could experience doon, narinig nga namin yung mga kwento, there are still some areas doon that when their husband dies, even some woman wants to follow, want to be buried together. Because once the husband dies, like, woman has no value anymore. Their value depends on the husband. That is the case. That's why some women, when the husband dies, they don't have value anymore. And then some want to go, together in the, sabay na sila na malibing. This kind of situation is still in India. They have this kind of, mentality and mindset that woman's value only depends on the husband. Kaya pag namatay na, like, wala na silang value. That's why True Mother is saying here, I have always been saddened by the reality of this world in which so often husbands fail to honor, their wives, and children fail to honor their mothers. So, because of this practice that, women, they are like, their value is lesser than the husband. So sometimes, the husband is even not honoring the wife and even the children. Because when they see the husband, the father, is not honoring the wife, then the children also will going to do the same. So even children, fail to honor their mothers. Mother is saying here. So in every age, Mother said, righteous women have carried out their missions as wives and mothers in the face of hardships. So we could actually see in history, there are really righteous women who have carried their mission as wives and mothers in face of hardships. So following the path of women saints of all religious traditions, the women of our unification movement, in response to the heart of true parents, have attended God while shedding their sweat and tears throughout our global village. So how much we need to really applaud our, women, our mothers, the wives in our unification church. So while True Mother was sharing her autobiography, we read some part there, in Korea, especially during the pioneering times, the women pioneered for 3 days, 3 years, actually. 3 years, they, all the women, they left their husband, their children, and then they pioneered. There are some situations that they went out while they were pregnant, and then they just came back home to, deliver the baby. After that, immediately go back to the field, right? So we cannot imagine, actually, this kind of experiences of our unification church mothers, the women in our movement, right? The sisters in our movement. We cannot really imagine. That's why you are actually the modern, saints, women saints, that, that other people are following, the saints in the past. But now we have the modern saints, our, women in our unification movement, the mothers, the sisters, who have really, followed and absolutely united with our beloved true parents. We cannot really imagine the sacrifices with all these stories that we have heard. In Korea, the Japanese mothers who married in Korea, married to Korean brothers, many stories we could see that, these mothers and women in our movement who have absolutely united and followed our beloved true parents. They're really great saints now, right? Aju, really amazing. That's why Mother is saying here, in this age, by God's providence, what was previously impossible has been made possible. So now, with our true Mother leading the way, right? Leading here in the physical world, so we could see really the great power of women. Aju? Aju, so we really need to honor our wives. We really need to, salute them, our wife, the women in our movement who have been, until this time, completely following and uniting with our beloved true parents. Mother said, women and men need each other's protection. Women are independent beings who represent God's feminine aspect and thus make men whole. It is time for women to rise above the popular trend of trying to improve their status by imitating men. This is only cast the relationship between men and women as one of competition in a culture that ignores their God-given and God-incarnating uniqueness. God designed men and women for a relationship in which each gives their divine and unique gifts to the other, and each receives the other's divine and unique gifts with true awareness and love. Women are not just men's assistants anymore than men are women's assistants. Women and men need each other's protection. Through the true man-woman relationship, each perfects the other and becomes one with the other. Each is a part of the other in the creation of a greater whole embodied as a child, as a family, as a nation, and as the world. So this is really, really important to understand. Women and men, Mother said, need each other's protection. So Mother is explaining to us that, women are not just men's assistants anymore than men are women's assistants. So women are not just assistants of men, right? So Mother said here, women are independent beings who represent God's feminine aspect and thus make men whole. So, women, they're created as God's feminine, they represent God's feminine aspect. So actually, men and women are equal. So what happens now in our society? There's even, competition. They're trying to, how to make men and women equal, right? And then they are on the state of, competing between each other. So it is time for women, Mother said, to rise above the popular trend of trying to improve their status by imitating men. So this only casts the relationship between men and women as one of competition in a culture that ignores their God-given and God-incarnating uniqueness. Both men and women are unique, right? As woman represents God's feminine aspect. So that is solely, feminine aspect of God. Men is male aspect, masculine aspect of God. So these are both unique. So never to compete, actually. Never to compete, but each needs to complete each other. So Heavenly Parent can be completed only when this feminine aspect and masculine aspect become one. Man and woman become one. Heavenly Parent can be completed. So you cannot say that the other is better than the other, right? So actually they both unique. Man and woman are unique entity, right? Unique being. And then their existence will going to complete each other when they come together. So there shouldn't be competition. There shouldn't be competition for man and woman, right? So they are equal in value, in status, and then once they come together, they will complete each other. This is really a very important point. So now we are now living in that kind of age, right? And then we could really see now, there are many women leaders in the society, right? But, our true mother, ultimately, we can see how amazing. Now, woman now is now taking the role. That's why we are now living in the era of women. So we can see now our beloved true mother leading us. And then many, our elder sisters also, Yonanim, Hunsuknim, many now, even in our movement in the Philippines, many women leaders. So our mothers here now, they need to take responsibility. Aju? And then each other needs to protect each other. Mother said, women and men need each other's protection. So this is really, really important to understand. So there shouldn't be competition between men and women. Aju? So Mother said, at this time, women need to follow heaven's way. At this time, women need to follow heaven's way. attend true parents, and become central figures who, together with men, bring forth a new world based on the culture of heart. We need to rid ourselves of fallen traits and realize the original culture, bringing to fruition the nation and world of goodness and love long sought by humanity. This begins at the center of the world, the home, where each woman embraces her husband as the embodiment of true love and raises their sons and daughters with the heart of a true parent. So everything begins where? Mother said. So Mother saying here, at this time, women need to follow heaven's way, attend true parents, and become central figures who, together with men, bring forth a new world based on the culture of heart. And then Mother said here, this begins at the center of the world. Where is that? That is the home, where each woman embraces her husband as the embodiment of true love and raises their sons and daughters with the heart of a true parent. So everything begins at home, Mother said, by woman embracing her husband and raises their sons and daughters. So this really 2 points Mother is emphasizing here. Really, the woman needs to fulfill the mission of being a wife and a mother. So pareho ito, kaya nga, sabi ko nga, we can see outside, you know, minsan sa labas, sabihin ng mga nanay, minsan parang pinapabayaan na lang nila yung husband nila kasi may mga anak na sila. My son, my daughter, they're the most precious to me. So even my husband is not here, it's okay. This kind of practice, so never we can build a heavenly world with this kind of concept for woman, right? So that's why, beginning at home, Mother said, woman need to embrace her husband as the embodiment of true love and raises their sons and daughters with the heart of a true parent. So both this mission, woman needs to equally fulfill. So we can see the practice outside. Ito yung kwan nila. Sabi nila, already I have the greatest gift, my son or my daughter. But actually, we cannot really create a peaceful world with that kind of concept of woman. Right? So that's why Mother is explaining to us very clearly. Woman especially has two main missions to become, you know, fulfill the mission of the wife and fulfill the mission of the mother. Aju, this is really, really important. So based on this, so woman needs to follow heaven's way, Mother said, attend true parents, and become central figures who, together with men, bring forth a new world based on the culture of heart. Aju? Aju. So Mother said, the time has come for the power of true womanhood to save the world. Based upon God's providence, my husband and I have called women to take the lead in the creation of families that embody God's original plan. Families in which the wife lives for her husband, the husband for his wife, the parents for their children, and children for their parents. Such a family will overflow with love, and God's blessings will come to stay. Women need to walk the path of a true mother, and at the same time, the path of a true wife, and the path of a true daughter. Women have the magical power to create harmony and to soften hearts. Brides build bridges. The world of the future can be a world of reconciliation and peace, but only if it is based on the maternal love and affection of women. This is the true power of womanhood. The time has come for the power of true womanhood to save the world. That's why now, with our true mother now, with her, you know, really great power and investment and hard work. So now the world can truly be saved because of the power of woman. Aju? Mother said, the woman or the world of the future can be a world of reconciliation and peace, but only if it is based on the maternal love and affection of women. That's why really now, our mothers, the women now needs to really take responsibility. In the past, the practice in the past, the woman is always at home, just at home, taking care of the home, taking care of the children, but not only that, right? So now we can see now with True Mother and some of our great women leaders in our movement now taking responsibility Actually, without woman taking responsibility, really we cannot really build peaceful world. Mother said, based on we need the maternal love and the affection of women. We really absolutely need this, right? So really, really important. So Mother said here, based upon God's providence, my husband and I have called women to take the lead in the creation of families that embody God's original plan. So that's why also in building, ideal family, women is really playing very important role. Of course, both man and woman together, but woman really is taking very, very important role in creating an ideal family. So, families in which the wife, Mother said, lives for her husband, the husband for his wife, or the husband for his wife, and then the parents for their children, and then children for their parents. So based on this relationship, man and woman, and then parents and children. So when this relationship is present, these four kinds of love in the family, right? And then such a family will overflow with love, and God's blessings will come to stay. So women need to walk the path of a true mother, and at the same time, the path of a true wife, and the path of a true daughter. So women have the magical power to create harmony and to soften hearts. So really women, that's why true mother now, moving the hearts of all people. So true mother, a true wife to our beloved true father, right? And then also a true mother to not only to her children, but to all humanity, our beloved true mother. So true mother fulfilled all these missions of a woman. So now, that's why true mother now is really taking the responsibility. True mother is the most filial daughter of heavenly parent, right? Really fulfilling heavenly parents' dream and desire. So that's why following our beloved true mother. So true mother is really the ultimate model of the women, our wives, our sisters here. So we could see now our beloved true mother really completely, showing that the power of a woman can really save the world. Aju. So now that's why we, the husbands, we really need to really show our absolute, respect and gratitude to our wife. Our salute to them. With their God-given mission to play, that role of becoming, a true wife, a true mother, and then a true daughter of heavenly parent and true parents, our wives, right? So we really need to applaud them. We need to, really always thank them, our women. So we shouldn't think that we are working harder than them. Actually, they are working harder than us. So even how much we are sacrificing in our mission, in our responsibilities. Always also I'm telling my wife, she's working harder than me, right? So all our wives here actually, they're really working harder than us, especially if you have a lot of children. Aju, yeah, that's why really amazing our true mother is showing us really with the power of woman, right? Then the world can be saved. Aju. So let's really appreciate our beloved true mother. Let's really appreciate our beloved true mother. Let's really give her thanks. Really we can see now what's happening now in our movement. These great, foundations, of course, from together with them, with true parents, right? With true father together. And then after true father went to the spiritual world, true mother took full responsibility. And then now we cannot imagine anymore the foundations and really the accomplishments, the achievements that our true parents, our true mother, when true mother take the lead on earth. Of course, true father, working together in the spiritual world. They're completely one, right? That's why these things are happening because true father and true mother working together beyond imagination. Aju. So our wives, the mothers here, the women of our movement, now, many of them now are really taking responsibility, even taking public mission, leadership position. Really, without the power of woman, then we cannot really save the world. Aju. That's why let's really, really appreciate our beloved true mother and all the mothers who are listening today, our wives, and then also our sisters, young brothers and sisters who are also preparing. So today we could understand through mother's guidance. So once again, let's really do our best to be able to really fulfill not only the women, but all of us, right? Man and woman together need to come together equally as we represent the feminine aspect of Heavenly Parent and then masculine aspect of Heavenly Parent. So we are equal. Both are important, right? So let's really appreciate our true mother and our wives. So once again, thank you so much. May Heavenly Parents blessing be upon you and your families. Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida po. Maraming salamat po, National Leader Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Maraming salamat po, sir. For today's message entitled Vision of True Womanhood. So the women should have this kind of vision, how they could be able to support, to help the men. Okay, because if they have this kind of good relationship, they could be able to realize the completion centered on God. Because God designed men and women for a relationship in which each gives their divine and unique gifts to each other. That's why at this moment, in this time, women need to follow heaven's way and to have the power of true womanhood to save the world. Maraming salamat po muli, National Leader Reverend Halog. And now, we will go to our reflections. Having reflections or realizations in our daily lives are really important. Why? Because through those things, we could feel more and understand more our value as a human beings. Now, let us call the first volunteer to give his reflection for today's sermon. His spouse is from Malaysia, and he is the HTM coordinator in Tanay Rizal. Please welcome Mr. Agapito Melarpes. Let's welcome po. Good morning po. Good morning po, Kuya Aga. Mukhang hindi na po gumalaw si Kuya Aga. Wala ang signal. Maybe we can call somebody here po who wants to volunteer. Meron po bang gusto mag-volunteer po, mag-reflect for today's morning devotion? Okay, ako magtatawag po ako. Okay, to give her reflection. Let us all welcome Ate Divine Ngarangad. Ate Divine.
Hello.
Hello po. Nandiyan po ba sa ating...
Hello, Kuya.
Hello po, Kuya Aga.
Hello, yes.
Okay, nandito na po si Kuya Aga. Now, let us all welcome Kuya Aga for the reflections po.
Pasensya na po. Narinig po ba ako?
Opo, Kuya Aga, narinig po namin kayo.
So regarding, okay. So may reflection for today about lang ako regarding sa reading natin. So, struggle sa buhay ko, most especially nung nawala si True Father in terms of leadership dito sa movement. But in my saka na-discover ko yung leadership ni True Mother. So gusto ko po i-share yung note ko po sa divine principle nung nag-search po ako. Ito po yon, seventh age after hyper that symbolizes perfection. Receive the revelation that today is the age of a cow or a hyper.
Okay, medyo nawawala po si Kuya Aga. So, let's call
And
upon...
sa divine principle, foundation of women have been persecuted, of reconciliation and peace based on women's maternal character, love, and sociability. The time is coming when the power of women will save the world. Sa ano naman po yun, as a peace-loving global citizen. And then lastly, last April 10, 1992, I placed mother in forefront and developed a movement for the liberation of women. We are entering the age of mother. This is the age of the mother according to True Father. So, isa po yan sa mga inspiration ko po na mai-relate ko sa reading natin ngayon, most especially sa leadership ni True Mother. Kaya po, for those who have doubt regarding po sa leadership ni True Mother, better na i-offer natin yung devotion natin, sincerity as guidance from heaven para mawala po yung mga doubt natin regarding sa leadership ni True Mother na mapalagan talaga natin yung time natin ngayon that today is really the time or the age of the wife, the age of True Mother. That's all I can share. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you. Maraming salamat po, Kuya Aga. Okay, next, to give her reflection, let us all welcome Ate Virgie Samuyag. Si Virgie.
Okay, good morning to everyone. My reflection is that all women really want to become an ideal wife, a true mother, like our true mother now. Is really, we can see that true mother, no matter how much really difficulties that she may encounter in her life, but we couldn't see that true mother is complaining in her situations. Even she have also a lot of pain in her body, but we cannot see that she have to really make like something complain, and he will not do something because of the pain of the body. All the parts of the body is really very painful because of her age now. It's really like the knee of our true mother now is really very painful. So by setting a good example and doing the best of her capacity. She give us the true model of all mothers, of all women in the world. Then we can see that true mother is really giving us life to all women and to all members and all blessed members, brothers and sisters throughout the world. So this is really amazing. True mother is leading us the way. How much she wanted to all of us to become a true model also, and a true example of in our lifetime. So I think that's all I can share. As a mother, we need to really exert more effort, and early to rise, late to sleep. It's not easy, especially in life here in Korea. It's not easy to handle everything. Our husband is not like the Korean Korean man is not like the like our country in the Philippines. They're easy to like working in the house is working together or helping one another, but here is not. You have to do everything. You have to carry your babies when you go to market and bring all everything. You have to carry it. So it really is not easy. So there is no like helpers here. So you have to do it by yourselves. So this is really very a great job for a mother. So things like this, we have to overcome all the challenges. We have to overcome all difficulties, although it's not easy. But true mother said, true parents said, we have to fulfill the mission of a mother. We have to take responsibility all the things that we have to do it in our life. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day to everyone.
Okay, thank you so much po, Ma'am Virgie Samuyag, for that wonderful and very interesting realizations and reflections. Okay, another to give his reflections, realization, let us all welcome the NLTP Director, no other than Sir Francis Lawrence Nolasco. Welcome po, sir.
Good morning po. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, every parents and our first two parents. I am again. Good morning, our national leader, to our leaders, brothers and sisters. Good morning. Actually, I really want to volunteer again, but just I'm waiting to really wait to some women, to some blessed families and mother to reflect. But just I want to reflect not just for me, but just I want to reflect for my experience to my spouse. Yeah. My wife is from Albania, European, and I thought that in the beginning, it's so hard and so difficult to be with a wife, with a European, because I'm an Asian. In the beginning, I don't know exactly what is the attitude of my wife, because I have also my concept that maybe they are very superior because they are European. But when I understand the relationship of true parents, and according to the guidance of our national leader today, about the woman, actually, even also me as a husband, it's not, I really reflect that I think it's not all about the woman, but it's all about the relationship between the man and woman and the husband, how they are really united. So just I want to share this kind of experience to my wife. This is the first time I experienced how I really see my wife really understand the heart of true father. I think I really totally underestimate my wife, that she is like that, she is like this. But when I understood, wife is very precious. Being wife, being a woman in the future, I reflect how true mother carry with the children, how really true mother serve the true father, and how true mother really attend true father. Every time true father, especially is in the mission, and who serve true father. what is the heart of true mother during that time true father is very far. And actually, I also reflect to my spouse, if my spouse become like that, how my wife really, if my wife can really serve me. But one thing I want to share here, that I can really feel the heart of my wife, my spouse, that I cannot even imagine I could experience. I have experienced that I'm very tired. I lead the team also. I don't have much enough staff here in NLTP. I don't have commander. I don't have much captain. I need to lead. I need to go there in other country to lead my members. And even to the point I decided to go in other country to lead the team. And my wife is just stay here in the Philippines. That kind of heart, I really felt that, wow, amazing. This wife really can really understand the heart of true mother. Wow. And I tell to myself, my God, thank you so much, Heavenly Parents. You give me this kind of wife can really understand the heart of true mother. And one thing more, I experienced to my wife that very tired also. And I totally lay down and fall asleep. I didn't even do toothbrush, didn't wash up, I didn't wash my entire body. And it look like so much dirty. But when I wake up early in the morning, even my clothes change, everything. Wow. And I feel so refreshed. And I feel like, wow, who did this to me? And I remember, my God, maybe I fall asleep and my wife really do that one and really take care of me. This is very important actually, that I can feel that it's totally different. That you have a wife, you have partner. I can feel like if you don't have children this time, my wife really take care of me and really become like son to her. Wow, amazing. So I thought this is just only in my imagination, that I can really reflect that, wow, this is now I feel since I have my wife now. So being wife is not only a wife, I remember and I reflect this time. True mother, she is a wife, she is a mother, she is everything to the family. So that's why even me, when I experience that one to my spouse, so I can totally understand the heart of true mother. That even to the point I told to my wife, thank you so much, because she really did that one. She is really want to take care the husband. She really want to take care our member. Even to the point my wife here, she don't want to rest. She always want roaming around and just cleaning. And sometimes I scold my wife. I told to my wife, not don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, because you stress so much, always every day cleaning. But my wife always want to do, always want to clean. And even to the point I told them, why you always clean? Every day cleaning. You have responsibility to me, and I become selfish during that time. But I understand. When I understand, I start to understand my wife. I think my wife really understand this kind of heart to serve and serve and serve. So that kind of heart of the partner really, I want to reflect that if maybe my wife didn't undergo this kind of training, formula course, what kind of vision that my wife have, the same to true mother. I think true mother really want to sacrifice for this kind of vision that she has. So that's why she accept true father to totally go there, take care the true children, and even to the point to take care true father. I really reflect about that. So that's why I'm very thankful to my wife, because in the beginning I don't know that she will accept me, because she is very far European and I'm a Asian. I have also that kind of mind. Of course, last time when I reflect, I shared that if she can really accept me. But when I feel that she take care of me, even to the point that I feel that she put me a powder, what is that, baby powder, so that to be clean, and even to the point put me some to clean my back, change my clothes. That kind of heart I can feel that before I longing for to my parents, especially to the love from my father. But my wife fill up everything. And now to this kind of guidance of our national leader, the more I should love my wife, the more I should really love more and give everything to my wife. So that's why in the beginning we have also some some of argue, some of misunderstanding. But now I understand. Before in our movement, I reflect this time. In our movement, no court. It's not used to do the courting. if we understand, my God, we are from here. I reflect. This is my wife. This is me. When we are matched, we don't know exactly each other. It look like totally stranger. My God, but through the divine principle, through that kind of heart and vision that we found out to true parents, how they educate us, how to understand the divine principle, to live for the sake of others, to completely united and resemble God. In the beginning, it's like this in our movement. Become near, developing each other, sometimes fighting, sometimes have argue, but at the end, become like this, totally close each other. Look like don't want anymore to be far each other. So, but I remember when I was there on the outside, I saw that even until now, some boyfriend, girlfriend, in the beginning, they were just very good to each other. Very good to each other. I love you. I will bring the moon to you. Even the stars, I will give to you. But they will buy chocolate to the girlfriend, and even will give everything. But at the end, they will become separated. They will fight each other. So that kind of relationship, and I realized here when I met the movement, and especially when I feel that kind of heart of my wife. Even last night, we have some talk with my wife. It's so touching. Actually, in the beginning, it looked like we cannot understand each other. Why you need to stay more there? Because my wife this time is in Albania, and since we are preparing to have our second generation, she has a lot of worry, many things like that. If I will go back there in the Philippines, what will be happen? There's a pandemic. But I told to my wife last night, why you need to do that one to me? I thought you understand already. I thought you understand everything already here in the Philippines. But she said to me, actually, she feels sorry to me last night, and she said to me that it's not like that. Just as a woman, as a woman, many things is still to think. Even though I know we love each other, but at the end, my wife really totally humbled down to me, and I'm sorry, my husband. I know you are stressed. You are worried. So many things. We have a lot of members there in LTP in the Philippines. I'm sorry. Just in the end, I can feel the humbleness and the love of my wife. That's why even last night before I sleep, I totally feel again the heart of my wife to really become a wife to me. So that's why this time I think very important to understand well how we love our wife, especially to those members who already blessed and start family. Wife is very wonderful. So much our wife, our spouses. We want to really feel that kind of love from God, heavenly parents and true parents. I think that kind of love, we will get that one to our spouse, especially if we start family already. So even me, when we start matching, I don't have mindset that my wife really give that kind of love, actually. But me, I want to give everything. I don't have expectation, especially when we start, I mean, we join the blessing, the same. Because we didn't yet start, but I'm always longing that I want to give also and I could receive love. But I understand in the level, there's a level. Once you join matching, that one is different level. You join blessing, building more relationship. But starting after 3 day ceremony, oh my God, that is the time that I can feel the heaven and earth become united. And that is the time that I could really prove that heavenly parents and true parents is really great. That we can really feel that kind of amazing love from our spouse, from our partner. So that's why this time I'm so great that also my wife understand the heart of true parents. And really, even me, if the husband understand true parents, the wife understand true parents, I think we can really resemble God in true parents. So I didn't even know that the investment is really important. We both the same go there in the formula course. Now, if we have some argument, if my wife said to me, I love you, stop already. If I said to my wife, I love you already, wow. My wife really stop already, and we both together, we forgive each other. So anyway, thank you so much to everyone, to heavenly parents, true parents, all the leaders, to our national leader who give the guidance today. Thank you so much, and kamsahamnida. Have a
Wow.
nice and wonderful day.
Oh, thank you so much po, Sir Francis. Grabe yung realization ni Sir. We can feel, don't worry, sir, we can feel that you really love your wife po, si Ate Talia. Maraming salamat po. So before we proceed to our closing prayer, let's open for the news and announcements. Is there any news and announcements po?
Thank you so much, Kuya Ruel, and and to all our leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Good morning. We would like to invite all our young members, all the youth, and blessed children to join the National Sunday Youth Service this coming Sunday, May 16, 2021. So this is the first time that we will have this National Sunday Youth Service. For more details, please visit the official Facebook page of Blessed Children Philippines. A moment. One more. Yeah. And we would also like to invite everyone, all our blessed families and members throughout the nation to join the Chonbo National Songwa Ceremony for our beloved Tito Romy today at 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. So we will send the link po, the Zoom link to our leaders. You can ask the Zoom link to your direct central figure. So in line with the IATF protocol, we could only accommodate a maximum of 20 people here in our national headquarters. With this, only selected leaders and immediate family members could join the Songwa ceremony. So all blessed families and members may join via Zoom. So members also can still visit here and pay respect to our Tito Romy until 4 p.m. today. And we also have a virtual vigil service for our Tito Romy. And for today's schedule, we have this morning at 9 a.m. It will be hosted by our Indonesia Church and with ALT members. And also, we have the second schedule at 2 p.m. hosted by Bicol region. And we would like also to invite everyone to join us in sending our Tito Romy to his final resting place on May 12, 8 a.m. at the Holy Gardens Memorial Park at Sumulong Highway, Antipolo. So we will announce further details about the May 12 program. So that would be all. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat po, for the news and announcements. To formally close this morning devotion and to offer her closing prayer, let us all welcome Claudine Watiwat.
Okay, please join me in my prayer. Good morning to you, our dearest loving heavenly parents and victorious true parents of heaven and earth and all humankind. How are you, Father? First of all, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to you, heavenly parents. Thank you, Father, for giving us the opportunity to be with this morning devotion. And thank you for the food of our spirit again. Thank you, Father, for our Reverend Leo Halog for giving us guidance today about a vision of true womanhood. Father, thank you for the gift of life and strength that we have today. I am grateful that I'm still alive, and thank you for all our leaders and for our teachers who are always guiding us and teaching us every day. Father, I pray for the protection and good health of our beloved Mother, as well as for our leaders, our teachers, our blessed families, our blessed couples, our second generation and third generation, our brothers and sisters around the world. Also protect our spiritual and biological family, and also our frontliner who are working so hard and sacrificing a lot. Thank you, Father, for the food that we eat every day, for the water that we drink, for the air that we breathe. Father, sorry for all the heartache that we gave to you. Sorry for not comforting your heart, and sorry for thinking only our own problem instead of being grateful every day. Father, don't worry about us. As long as we are connected to you, we can overcome everything. We can surpass all the challenges that we are facing now. Thank you, Father, for your unlimited and unconditional love. I love you, Heavenly Parents and true parents. I hope through doing our responsibility every day, we can comfort your heart. Thank you for everything, Father. And this I pray in behalf of my brothers and sisters and our leaders around the world in our true parents' name. Aju.
Now let us offer our sincere unison prayer, everyone. Aju, aju, aju. As we conclude and finish this day, let us greet our Heavenly Parents and dear parents. Good morning po, our leaders, our brothers and sisters around the world. Take care and God bless po everyone. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Kuya Ruel. Thank you so much.
So much po, NL, to the leaders. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much,
Have a blessed day
IPLC
to everyone.
family. Thank you so much to our national leader, all blessed families and members
Thank you,
joining
NL.
our
Thank you so
morning
much,
devotion.
NL.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
Morning.
More love to come.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good food.
Thank you. Morning, everyone.